So movement centers or movement initiation are two of the most important topics in learning movement, and I want to briefly talk about arching the back or back extension in this video. I have Charlotte here, who's one of the great climbers on my youth team, and she is very good at using her trunk and back extension as part of her movement. And yes, this is something she's doing consciously. It's not just happening. Let's take a look at this first move and talk about how it impacts her climbing. You can see here, we're about right in here, we start to see the trunk extension really happening in a big way. And by the time you get to that point, you can see she's got this nice strong arch in her back. So what is this arch doing for her? Well, let's draw the base of support, which consists of the right hand and the left foot. And because she's pushing off of the left foot and pulling off the right hand on a side pull, the center of gravity isn't, the base of support isn't a straight narrow line like that. It actually curves way out fairly far. So it's always difficult when drawing the base of support on video because it's a three-dimensional thing. We're trying to represent it in 2 dimensions, so we're bound to misrepresent it a little bit, but this gives us our general idea. So what's happening with the arch of the back then? Well, I think there's 2 things that are going on from looking at her do this move several times. One, arching the back is driving the pelvis deeper into the base of support and also closer to the wall. And both those movements bring the center of gravity deeper into the base of support, which creates greater stability. And the more stable a move is, the less physical effort it's going to require. You're basically making better balance. So that's what she's done there. The other aspect of arching the back and move like this is that it's really connecting the efforts of the upper and the lower body. If we go back, another key component of this move is the extension of the knee, the left knee, and the extension of the left hip. Well, we need to tie the upper body and the lower body together. If the trunk was relaxed, or not arched, it would be really hard for that effort coming out of the left leg here to translate into the movement that she wants to make happen. So the trunk is a critical link between the upper and lower body. Let's go to another move over here. I like this spot right here. So now she's stemmed out, and you can see the back is fairly neutral, maybe little bit of extension here. Let's watch what happens as the move progresses. Here you can start to see the hips going in towards the wall, and you can see a lot of trunk extension by the time you get here. And again, what is this doing? Let's draw the base of support. We've got this long horizontal line defining the bottom limit of the base of support, and clearly arching the back is driving the hips closer to the wall, so it's driving the hips again deeper into the base of support, which is moving the center of gravity deeper into its base of support, which is making the move more stable. And I think what's important here is to note that she's on this sort of sloping pinch with the right hand, so the more stable the move is, the easier it is to hold on to that hold. And she's achieving this by arching her back. Let's do one more quick example. This last move here is a really great one. It's an inside flag, and the points of contact are the left hand and the left foot, and you can see that she is rotating. Sorry, I didn't have the camera on a tripod. Let's redraw that. Okay, she's rotating and arching her back and doing a little bit of lateral flexion, and you can see that a great deal of her body mass is really centered on the line there that's defining her base of support. So again, she's creating the highest quality balance that she can in the move, which means she's making the move as stable as she can, and that's going to make the move as easy as possible. So that's just a couple points I wanted to give you on arching the back. Go out and experiment doing this yourself on overhanging, slightly overhanging to fairly overhanging walls. That's the easiest place to see where it's effective, and have fun with it.